Dean, summer's coming. I'm going to have a dry patch. My projects are coming to an end. They're not starting till September. I've got to plug a hole. So I thought I'd dedicate this podcast to helping you. If you've got that quiet patch coming, or it's right upon you right now, we're going to look at how can you drum up business right now. It won't have to take you hours and hours. You won't have to cold call people. You won't have to buy a million subscriptions or paid ads. I'm going to show you things you can do right now, just with your computer, the internet, and your social channels. So let's get into it. First things first, you have a list of people that you have done business with. I want you to grab hold of Loom, which is free, and you can record little video messages. Record it over their website or their profile on LinkedIn and reach out to them, send it via email and LinkedIn, and basically say, hey, where are things up to? Have you got anything going on at the moment? I've got some space and availability over the summer. If you've got any projects you need covering, let me know. And at the same time, if you know anybody else in your business or anybody else in your network that is looking at these kind of issues, I'd appreciate an intro. So go through Loom, grab Loom, dead simple to use. It's free for 25 videos. So you can get 25 of these out to your past clients and you can get 25 contacts into past clients. The reason why we use Loom is because the video message is more impactful. I do these all the time. They're amazingly successful, especially when you record it on their website or their profile. It makes a high impact on them when they receive it. So go Loom videos to all your clients, send it via email and LinkedIn. Next, you'll have had a load of leads. People who've messaged you, reached out, asking about what you do that have never moved forward. Again, check in with them. I use Loom or voice messages because they're more high impact, and ask them, did they solve the issue they came to you about? Did they solve the problem? If they say yes, great, good luck, awesome. If they say no, would it be worth revisiting the conversation again because I've got some other ideas, and just re-engage the lead again? Often people don't buy, not because they go with somebody else, because they just do nothing. So actually just re-engaging them and asking them if they've solved the problem will bring back some leads to life that have just kind of drifted off. So the dead lead status check. Number 3, the found money campaign. Now, this is about basically telling anybody and everybody you've got a opening in your calendar for the next couple of weeks to do X or Y to solve this problem or get this outcome. Now, you might have to shrink down your service a little bit for a short period of time, but offer people a space. A client's rescheduled a project to September, so I've got a space for 3 people. They used to call it the 5 people post or the 5 people email. I'm looking for 5 people. Just explain you've got a gap in your diary, project's been moved to September, so I've got some availability to do X, Y, or Z. So that works really well, by the way, with your email list, with people that you already engage with, to just let them know that they can get the advantage because you're available in the next few weeks. Now, this 4th one is really simple, but most people overcomplicate it. You offer a low-ticket workshop to explain some of your model, some of the way you work, some of the things that they're struggling with. Just to explain it at a high level. You're not going to go step by step, but you can actually explain it at a level where it makes sense and why their problem's happening and what they need to do to fix it. And then at the end of that workshop, you can actually then invite them to work with you to actually implement what you've learned. I've done this so many times. It's really effective. Charge a low price, maybe 90 quid or something like that, $90. Not very expensive, because you don't really want to make it that people have to think about it. You want them to come in, realize you've got a whole load of value to talk about around a problem that they're struggling with, and then go, yeah, let's do this. And then you can offer the implementation. So this is a really simple one to do. Then you've got the free strategy calls on LinkedIn. Now, this works great, but you will open yourself up to some time wasters. So whenever in the past I've had a quiet period, I've just opened the doors, opened the floodgates, because when my sales team are talking to people, opportunities come our way. So often I'll tell my own clients, just offer free strategy calls when it's really quiet. just to get more conversations, because all of your success in sales and getting clients is about the number of conversations you have. So offering free strategy calls to your email list, to your networking posts, even messaging some people and saying, hey, if you've got this problem, got something available for you, and offer a free strategy call. All of these things are not perfect. They're supposed to be launched scrappy. A Google Doc doesn't have to be slick, super stuff landing pages, but it will drum up business. I've had to do these sometimes in a very difficult time, a very difficult pinch. I actually built a course called the 7-Day Client System to help people solve this, where they build some of these elements. If you want to find it, just message me. I can send you the details. But when you have a quiet patch, the only thing you can do is create a lot of activity. Now, it's not ideal to have a quiet patch. Really, your systems and the way your business works should be avoiding it. But if you've got one, you've got one. What's important is when you launch one of these to close it, that you actually have a system built so that you never get in that position again. So that, one, you've got enough money in the bank that you could just ride it out. Two, you've got systems that means you don't have it at all. And three, your peace of mind. You don't want to be in a situation where you have to kind of pull levers and press big red buttons in your business. And that's what tends to happen. These problems tend to happen where, and I've been guilty of this, I've done this, where I get really busy with client work and I neglect the marketing work. And then that doesn't show up as a problem for usually about 3 or 4 months, because marketing generally is working 3 months, 4 months, 6 months ahead of the result. So I had it once where we stopped an activity because we were busy and we only felt the pain of it 3 months later. And it took us 3 months to work our way through it because of working everything back up again. So you really don't want to end up in that scenario. The other scenario where you end up in this place is referrals. Referrals, as I say, best kind of leads you can get, but they are not a foundation to build your business on, because one person retires, one person changes roles, you have a fallout with somebody, and guess what? You struggle and your business might have viability issues. So you don't want to be in this place, but you are. If you are, work one of these 5 campaigns: the past client loom video, the dead lead status check, the found money campaign, the low ticket workshop, or the free strategy calls, and put them on LinkedIn and Facebook. Real good levers you can pull to drum up business if you have that quiet patch, whether it be over the summer, or whether it be the next few weeks, or whether you can see it coming down the road early next year. But these are brilliant strategies. And if you want more details on any of them, drop me a DM. I'll send you the details.